is up, dudes? Welcome back to Andrew Penman YouTube, and yes, I am back. I'm finally back from my trip. So I've covered 9 countries and 27 cities, and I've uploaded about 9 cities. I've still got 7 cities to go, including Venice, Amalfi Coast, with my historic first rides of the electric skateboard on that. That'll be in the proper vlogs, not just 360. I hope you'll enjoy watching them. If anything, it gives you an idea where to ride in Europe, where safe places to ride without getting busted and fined, and also it'll give you an idea the locations that I went and that. So it's going to be some epic drone footage of the big cities, so check it out. I hope you enjoy the rest of those vlogs coming through over the next 3 weeks. But we are back to normal reviewing electric skateboards. Now on my channel, as you know, I do something a bit different outside the box, no pun intended. We look at sort of boards on the peripheral, something a bit different, and today is no exception. We've got another amazing offering from the APsu board company. You've probably seen the thumbnail and you can see what I'm about to unbox. Again, a new look to a new design on the landscape electric skateboards. So today we've got the APsu's latest offering on their flagship. It's the 105mm honeycomb sort of whole wheels with a big battery pack and a kick-ass flex deck. So let's have a look at it and see if this could be the Goldilocks board that'll inspire a lot of people to get into electric skateboard riding, because I think this could be the not too hot, not too cold as the Goldilocks, the one that'll achieve pretty much everything from long range to smooth to performance. It's got 1500 watt motors. Let's have a look at it and check it out. So thank you first of all for Nancy and the team at APsu for entrusting me again. Let me say, this is not affiliated company. I have nothing to do with the company. I just review electric skateboards independent, like I've been doing for the last 3.5 years. So I'll give you my honest opinion and what I think, but I do vet these things before getting them. I just sort of pick the skateboards I want to look at, the ones I think will rate quite high. And every skateboard, as you can see in the corner here, that I've reviewed, I've kept. I've got them. I've never sold them because I love these boards I review, and the ones I do highly recommend I keep and I ride. So if you want to stick to the sort of same as me and get what I get, you'll be in safe hands. Whoa, okay, there we go. Look at that. Pretty impressive. Okay, straight away, I haven't looked at it before, haven't unboxed it. This is the first time. The deck is really beautiful. It's got a nice deck. Loving the orange wheels, and wow. It's reminiscent of the early Evolves with that lovely battery casing. It's a kick-ass flex battery system. Let's have a look at it. We'll get it right out and we'll have a look at what's in there. We've got a, it's a HobbyWing remote. It's not the LCD remote, but the plain HobbyWing. You've got a skate tool and you've got the charging box. So let's get on the table, have a look at it and see what this has to offer. Here we have it. Wow. Look, well, before I put it down, let's have a look at it. It's not too heavy. 8.9 kilos, pretty good. It's got that beautiful battery casing, flexible, loving it. So beautiful DuPont plastic, good quality premium finish. Belt drives, 1500 watt motors, plenty of punch there, 240 kV I think. Let's put it down. Wow, it looks so much longer. I've been riding the Shaka board for the last 2.5 months, 34 inches. This thing is a monster. It seems like a Mal of surfboard. 38 inches, 9.5 by what, 8. So it's a nice deck. It's beautiful. It's got a slight, as you can see, a scalloped out area at the front there, and at the other side, so you can really lock your feet in. This thing goes to a top speed of 52 kilometers per hour. So if that's the case, you're really going to want to lock your feet in there and feel secure. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the company. They've really listened to their customer base, and this is the first company to come back and say, look, we want to please what you need and what you fitness for purpose want. And riders are saying we've got group rides, we want distance, so the battery was one thing, the bigger tires, the more powerful motors, and the smooth S controller. So hats off to obviously APsu have really listened to their customer base. I know that the original batteries I had on the APsu, which you'll see come up in the corner here now, that particular vlog, I got 30 kilometer range on that 8 amp hour battery setup. So even the standard batteries they produce in these boards are pretty high quality, so I'm pretty impressed with that. Let's talk a bit about the price. The price, and I suppose we should talk about the price along with the battery configuration choices you have. So let's have a look at that straight away. So first of all, you can see now the price at $839. Okay, that's pretty good for the standard board. That gives you the 8 amp hour battery. Standard battery, no name, but like I said, the original one I had did extremely well. So if you're going for that option, you're looking at about 30 kilometer range, maybe 19 miles, based on I think 80 kilogram rider, but I think you'll get a little bit less if you're heavier. You can also option from that to click up to the, there's a 10S 4 pack and a 10S 5 pack now. That will give you a probably better long range as well, and a bit more punch through that bit of high current draw rate. So looking at that price, if you went to say the 10S 5 pack, you're looking at, it goes up to $8.99, which is still a really good price for what you're getting on this. And the range on that would be pretty much 36 kilometer range, 25 miles, which would probably kill any night ride or whatever. Then you're looking at going up to the Samsung 35E. Now 35E is not a bad battery. They're nowhere near the price of the 30Qs. They're about $12 each. These are about $5 each, but they have an 8 amp draw rate opposed to the 30Qs of 15 amp. This is a high current draw rate on these little batteries. These Samsungs, they work really well on long range. I think you'll get a lot more. That's why I got 30 kilometer range on my 8 hour on the old APsu X1 board. So the price on the standard Samsung 35E jumps up to $979. And if you go for the luxury top of the range 10S 5 pack in the Samsung 35E, looking at $1,079. That's overkill in my opinion. You probably won't need that in terms of, for what, you know, there's a lot to unpack here in terms of distance on batteries, but that will certainly, you'll be riding, you know, well, I think the range on that would be around about 54 kilometer range, which is crazy. But if you want that kind of range, yeah, go for it. So now with the prices are as of the website, but they're offering me and my subscribers a $60 US discount with a code below here, which is US, APS 60, I think it is on the bottom there, but anyway, it'll be in the description field as well. That's not a bad price, so it brings the main board down from pretty much, I'd say from $839, is it? Just go standard battery 4 pack. Yeah, it brings it from $839 down by $60, so it's going to bring it right down to, you know, 780 or something, whatever it is, or better lock that up. So it's a great price for what you're getting. 1500 watt motors, high torque 240. You're getting a massive battery which has a minimum of 30 kilometer range. It's a very flexy deck. You can see, and I'll go through it when I get in the field. That bottom casing looks very luxurious, very premium. Great product. I'm a big fan of orange wheels. I've always have ever since I got my not Casey Neistat's orange boosted early days. But seriously, I bought the first OJ wheels in 1973. The Vietnam War was still going in when I lived the ride, and I sent them to OJ Wheels and Tracker Trucks in California, and I spent 12 weeks by shipping, getting them by a boat, and I was the first guy to ride orange wheels at the skate park at North Ride, that's now been covered by the North Ride Macquarie Shopping Centre. So I'm a big fan of the orange wheels, brings back a lot of memories for me. I love the look of that. It's a good look. And I think this is going to be the Goldilocks. As I said, it's going to be not too hot, not too cold. It can cover everybody from the early intermediate rider to the learner coming in with a HobbyWing. It's also going to have the more powerful punch on this HobbyWing. It's got the Hall sensor in this model, so it's the one that Meepo have gone back to. The original early HobbyWings were a bit slow on takeoff, but still performed incredibly well at the Viril F1, but this is a bit more punch, a bit more bite, which you probably need for these belt drives and that kind of resistance and labour. It'll also produce the power you want for an experienced pro rider like myself who wants to get there and just sort of really hammer this thing. So I think it's going to be a fitness for purpose for everybody. It's a great entry board, it's a great second board for long distance rides, and I think they've actually nailed it. So this could be, again, a first for my channel with these particular wheels. These honeycomb wheels, I'm a big fan of the original honeycomb wheels on my SUV. I love them more than my Tramper pneumatics, would you believe? Because the air doesn't just, you know, get pushed around and vibrate in there. It actually springs into these little holes, and it gives you a really luxurious ride like butter. It's like riding on minties, so that makes sense. These are a lot firmer, a lot harder, but there is give in there, more than a normal urethane. So you'll get that urethane slide, it's 78A, you'll get that nice grip, but you'll also have that rebut of when you hit something, it's going to not shock as much. I think they're going to be great. Let's get out the road. I won't waste any more time. We'll have a look at this thing and give you my first impressions, some pros and cons. I'll do a sneak speed test If it does do 52 kilometers an hour, well, we'll do it tomorrow. Let's have a look. And guys, thank you so much for joining me. Big shout out to Mark Anthony Sadeko, my subscribers. Check out in the corner here some footage of his and photos of his build, a tramper build for 800 US. The guy's built the most amazing tramper board, and it goes to show you that someone who just came into the industry not that long ago, maybe 4 years or 3 years, is performing and making boards like this. And honestly, I can't believe it, and really Mark, that is a great job. So congratulations, a big shout out to Mark. Send me your photos of what you're building, what you're doing. I'd love to see it. And till next time guys, I'll leave you now. We'll go out in the field, have a look at it, give you my opinion. Till next time guys, happy skating, safe skating. Okay guys, always pad up, helmets, and I'll put my knee pads on in a second. We're going to test it out now. This is my first ride on it. 1500 watts, dual belt drive. We'll take this hill and see how it goes. Okay. Whoa! Braking is a little bit soft, as you can see it's going down to here. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Okay. First of all, takeoff is super smooth. It is definitely more bitey and more fast than the original HobbyWing, but it's still ultra smooth. Braking could be a tad more tighter, but it's pretty good. I'm 100 kilos nearly. Someone less will pull up quicker. Beautiful, refined. These wheels, we'll talk about those in a second. This is amazing. It really is impressive. So hats off to you guys. APsu, you've done well. This is a brilliant, smooth drive like crazy. Absolutely incredible. Loving it. Okay, right, the takeoff is beautiful and smooth and gradual, but yet it has that bite still. It's beautiful. Top speed, yeah, we're looking at probably 50 kilometers, but it's gonna get there at a nice smooth acceleration pace. These wheels are super smooth, my God. These wheels are super smooth, super quiet, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. They're like riding on all terrains, but you've got that feel of urethane. It's just such an amazing experience. So yeah, these wheels work, and they work really well. Let's go into a corner here and see how it corners. We'll do about 30 k's in this corner. Yep, handle that beautifully. Again, this corner, beautiful. Just performs so well. Yeah, the wheels are amazing. Absolutely better than I imagined. Yeah, awesome. What do you think, Joe?
This is a really cool board. It's like really high tech, and it's got really smooth braking and acceleration, and I think it's great.
And you've been riding for only about a year and a bit,
yeah.
And you're used to the reel, and you're loving this.
The design is really nice as well.
Dead quiet motors, aren't they? For belt drive, you can't hear them.
Yeah.
Incredible. Well, there you go. Just put it side by side, so you can actually have a look at the size difference of the wheels and the look of the next to the reel. Look at that, monster wheels. So, you enjoy that?
Yeah.